So therefore, this word Shravan comes from Charvanam, to chew on, to meditate, to ponder, and try to imbibe those qualities. So from whom to whom Krishna has made arrangement. So sometimes the initiated disciples, aspiring disciples, they are morose. They get discouraged. Why? Because I am not able to do personal service to spiritual master. Only chosen persons are given personal service. So usually we get discouraged in spiritual life and we take back our seat and do minimum services because we are not getting personal service. But Shastra says there is no worry of getting anxiety or getting discouraged, because Krishna has given this one sense, one organ by which we can do personal service to spiritual master. By no other limb or of the body or any organ of the body we can do personal service to the spiritual master. Because spiritual master is in US, we are in Mumbai. How we can do personal service? Even if you are best cook, you can't send every day the preparation by air. Or even if you want to massage his body, you can't do by sitting in Mumbai. So always there is a feeling that I am not able to do personal service. But Shastra says, Gita Bhagavad, there is one organ by which you can do personal service every moment. And that is sense of hearing. Because spiritual master is, by putting his sweat and blood, he is preparing the classes. And he wants to give instruction through his lectures. And if you hear those lectures nicely and try to follow, you are doing the best service, best personal service to spiritual master. So that's why it is called as more than Vapu, Vani is important. And the classical example is Mrugari. When Narad and Parvat Muni came next time in the same area where Mrugari used to say, because now Mrugari has got transformed. Before he was worried about his livelihood. How I am going to sustain myself, my family. Because when Narad Muni said, you give up this business of hunter and become Hare Krishna chanter. So Mrugari started asking, how I am going to fulfill myself, my family? How this hearing and chanting is going to help me? So Narad gave assurance that Krishna is maintaining, sustaining those who are blaspheming him, those who are not ready to accept him, those who are atheistic. He is supplying to them. Why he can't supply to those who are chanting and hearing about his glories? So ultimately, by putting unflinching faith, he started chanting. And when he started chanting, he also got transformed. And he became sadhu now. So when Mrugari became sadhu, the around village people used to come to take darshan of the sadhu. And when you come to sadhu or temple, you don't come empty-handed. You come with bhogas, fruits, flowers. Now Mrugari was being visited by so many people around the villages. Now his anxiety became double. First his anxiety was, how I am going to get my livelihood or food grains. Now people were coming in for large number and with food grains or fruits. Now his anxiety became different. Now his anxiety was, I am eating, the whole family is eating, and so much surplus is there. So he started distributing. So Mrugari became first Food for Life director. And when the Narad Muni and Parvat Muni came next time, Mrugari started running towards his spiritual master. But on the way, he stopped all of a sudden. And with his uttari, upper cloth, he started wiping the ground. By seeing this, Parvat Muni said, what is your disciple doing? When you are before him, in front of him, instead of doing your service, he is doing service on the floor. Why is he doing that? So Narad Muni said, this is the quality of a first-class disciple. He never ever goes for personal service. He does the Vani Seva. That is more important. Because last time I gave instruction, now don't hurt even ant. So he is trying to follow the instruction. When he was running towards me on the way, the line of ants was going. So he removing that ant side and trying to cross over. So this is the example where it is said that more than Vapu, Vani is important. And by the sense of hearing, we can do the ultimate service to spiritual master by following his instruction. So Krishna also says the importance of hearing in Bhagavad Gita 7.1. At the end of this shloka, Krishna says Tat Shrunu, means Arjuna suno me. Suno me nahi to tsunami aayega fir. Because the problems will start coming like tsunami when you don't hear properly.